Hello YouTubers, this is the Work at Home Maiden from workathomemaiden.com. I am back again with another video in the series, How I've Made Money Online. If you haven't seen the other videos, the first one is How I've Made Money Online. You can go to YouTube and search that, or you can search my my handle, Work at Home Maiden, and you'll go to my channel. The first video was allreaders.com. The second one was about swag books. The third one was about Intern, which is an Amazon creation. And the fourth one was about how I've made money with Zero Chaos, which is a W-2 position that pays you $50 an hour. This week, I'm going to be talking about PaidviewPoint. PaidviewPoint is a survey site that's owned by ProDeg. It pretty much sends you a survey every day, even if the survey isn't a high-paying survey. Occasionally, PaidviewPoint sends more than surveys out. One survey I did led me to receiving a free product to test and keep. That product was the Reach antenna for iPhone. I received the antenna, and I also, when I completed the test and did their survey, I also had to do a review for them on Amazon. Once I completed that, I got a Amazon gift card. I think it was for $25. And then I did another review for them somewhere else, and they sent me another $15 gift card. So anyway, people might think, oh, it's a survey site. Though no survey sites are real, legit things, right? Well, if you're one of the people wondering if this is legit, I suggest you go to the BBB website for ProDeg and check out their rating, which is an A+. Let's go down here. They've got a few complaints, but apparently not enough to give them a terrible score, so keep that in mind. If you don't know what the BBB is the Better Business Bureau. They resolve customer problems without litigation, inform businesses about customer service problems, provide educational reports about a wide array of topics. They alert individuals and companies to scams that affect them. They educate businesses and consumers about responsible advertising and e-commerce practices, and they promote business self-regulation. That's all they do. They are a not-for-profit organization that just kind of sits there, collects information, and informs people if businesses are shysty, basically. So, I like to go there every time I'm thinking about doing something. Like, even if it's going out to get a physical job, I like to check out the company and see what their background is. And that helps me do that. I also like to go to I've Tried That. This guy, all he does is look at opportunities online to see if they're legit or not. And he's looked at PaidviewPoint and written a whole blog article here about it. Basically, he just says that they're legit, and he likes to use their ProDeg's instant cash sweepstakes site, which is kind of like PaidviewPoint, but it's a little different. I don't really use that site, so I'm gonna have to look at it and see about it later. But I'm going to show you what one of their surveys is like. It's not, they're not long. It's just, like 10 questions, and you like this. Where do you purchase most of your personal care products? None of those. Nope, I don't do that. None of those things. I do not. Since I used to work for a assisted living facility, I've helped people with all of this stuff. I worked as a CNA for like 4 years. And that's part of the reason why I don't have that job anymore. Because working as a CNA is thankless. Very, very thankless. And now I have a job that I basically don't have to deal with anybody but myself. So. Not in the foreseeable future. And that's it. That is basically what their surveys are. Most of their surveys are just maintenance surveys, so that they can better choose which surveys to send you, and they never, ever, ever disqualify you for a survey after you've been invited to one. So if you have a message like this on your homepage, you can take that survey and you can go all the way through the survey and you'll never get disqualified, which is one of the reasons why I really like this site. You might not get paid a whole lot for the surveys, those maintenance surveys, but money is money. So that's pretty cool. And they have this, that's not the right tab, trait score. These maintenance surveys are called trait surveys, by the way. But the trait score, the maximum is 10,000. And once you hit that, you are eligible for higher paying surveys. So to keep that score high after you hit that 10,000 there, you just have to keep your answers consistent for the trait scores, or the trait surveys rather. And if you start getting all kind of crazy answers and your score dips below that, then you no longer are eligible for the surveys that pay more. So that's awesome. You can also make money with these guys by inviting your friends, and once they sign up and start doing surveys, then you can get paid that way, which is pretty awesome. I've only been doing PaidviewPoint for a couple years, and I haven't really been paying too much attention to it, and I've made $90. The way you get paid is through PayPal. I'm not able to show you that cash out stuff because I'm not at the cash out point, but you get payouts to your PayPal, and once you hit $15 you can cash out, which is not extremely difficult to do. You just have to make sure to check your email and come back to the survey site here and take the surveys. So you can get PayPal cash outs, and you can also get an Amazon gift card. I think there was one more gift card they had added recently, but that's pretty much it. To recap, PaidviewPoint is a survey site that's owned by ProEdge. PaidviewPoint occasionally sends products out for users to try and keep. PaidviewPoint is legit. You can go back through the BBB website and the I've tried that website. You can also do your own research. You make about 10 cents per trait survey. You can make up to, I've seen like $2 per survey. That's not a trait survey. You also, I believe they still do the sign-up bonus. When I signed up, I think it was $1.24 bonus. So look forward to that. You get paid via PayPal, Amazon gift card. The payout threshold is $15. And that payout shows up like 2 hours after you... It did for me anyway. It showed up about 2 hours after I had cashed out. Here's something to keep in mind, guys. If you are going to edit your demographics on here, you really need to do it between cash outs, because they give you two options. You can burn your earnings, which means they toss it out and you don't get those earnings, or you can freeze your earnings, which means that you won't be getting those earnings for about, I think it was like 90 days. After a 90-day wait period, you can get those earnings. So I suggest that you just don't update your demographics until after you cash out. Then your earnings will be at 0, and you won't have to worry about burning your earnings, or freezing your earnings. So keep that in mind when you need to do that. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for me. Come visit me at workathomemaiden.com. You can check out my job leads board there. I update it 2 or 3 times a week. And I hope this video helps somebody. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Also make sure to share so that your friends can have this awesome information. Ta-ta for now.